Yes, like everybody else has said, this has been amazing. I will tell you that first of all, I thought I was pretty knowledgeable from a layman's term about chemicals and food and all of that. Having said that, I have learned so much from you. Your font of knowledge is remarkable. So I'm grateful to have been able to have all of your wisdom shared with us. Um, I don't eat processed food. I never eat processed foods. I rarely ate dairy, didn't drink very much alcohol. That sounds like a pretty healthy diet. Even so, I felt lousy before I started this detox. I do blame some of it on effects of COVID and COVID vaccines. I can't prove that scientifically, but just how I responded to them. But there were other things in my diet that weren't attributable to processed foods, but were attributable to nutritional imbalance. So I ate too many of the vegetables I ate were carbs, potatoes, my favorite vegetable, although I haven't missed it at all. So too much protein to vegetable ratio, that was off. Didn't come anywhere near 100 ounces of water. So before I started this program, I had tremendous foggy brain, very sluggish, never slept well. And it really affected the outlook on my life. I retired from my career in the last few months, and I didn't really have any ambition. And I've always been known as a very high energy person. I will say parenthetically also that I've come to realize that so much of my previous energy came from my adrenaline system, not what I call clean energy, which I have now. Um, and so absent all the adrenal stimulants from work, I didn't have anything left when I left my career. So and how that affected my outlook on life is really amazing, right? The mind body connection. I had developed all these stories that, yes, I'm going to write a food blog, but I don't really need to be very regular about it. I'm not going to work that hard. Yes, I'll be in this organization, but I don't want to be on the board. And I realized that I had developed all this fiction to accommodate my low energy level. And so now, 21 days later, I wake up so ready to start the day. The coffee conversation is interesting. I didn't miss caffeine, but previously I only had 1 cup of coffee a day. I love, love, love the taste of coffee. Um, I have to tell you, I drank coffee yesterday and today, a little bit of a cheat, and I'm overstimulated. And that doesn't feel great. So not sure how I'm going to do that. I may just drink coffee 1 or 2 days a week because I love it so much. But I wake up with so much natural energy that the caffeine's just a little too much for me. Um, so I feel like $1 million. The outlook on my life has changed. I have all these plans now that I'm really anxious to get started on because I have the energy to move forward with those desires. So the result for me is so much more transformative than how I feel physically. It's what that's doing with the whole outlook on my life. So I kind of can't wait to get out and get started with all the things I want to do because I have a body to support that.